Welcome back to what is another edition here of the Bob Does Sports podcast, produced by Jensen Custis. We are here from Pinehurst. It's been a nice little trip, boys. We got Pinehurst number 2.
Damn.
Look, it's going to become a habit, chick.
He said he needs to be a chair.
Nip it in
He
the
has
butt
been a
now.
fucking
He's been
tyrant.
taking some liberties, yeah.
What type of liberties, Pete?
Well, this one I don't blame him so much because he does need to get him in frame. But like yesterday, him cutting you off while you were doing the intro, that's
was
one
a
of the
little
worst
disrespectful.
I've
was
ever
disrespectful.
seen, dude.
See, there's a hand now. I don't think there was a hand
way,
at the time.
if he was cutting me off or someone like who's not like, you're a one-take Bob. Like I don't
appreciate
think
that,
you've
Pete.
ever had to redo an intro. Even when we did the live one and it was like there was a million things you had to say, you hit it out of the park.
Thank you, Peter.
So I don't know. I just thought that was. I think we would all agree that was a little preposterous.
Clearly taking it to heart.
Yeah. He really looks like he's upset.
He's really taking
He's looking
back
for
in.
trains back to Orlando.
I would take the train back to Orlando.
This guy.
But can we haven't discussed what his
vice.
no.
Well, tell him what he did.
Yeah, him getting.
That's
Dude,
insane.
what did he do to get to?
Yeah. Well, I
Pinehurst?
normally like take care of like the travel and the lodging because it's easy and like takes 2 seconds. I got all your info. So I'm organizing us getting to. We did a road trip starting in Knoxville. Now we're in Pinehurst. Knoxville, not particularly easy airport to get to.
Yep.
So we're leaving out of Palm Beach. I booked a connecting flight, I believe, through Charlotte. And I'm all ready to go, like everyone go with this flight. And this guy, who has, within the last few months, become deathly afraid of flying out of nowhere, he decides that he does not want to take 2 flights, that's too much anxiety for him. He decides that he is taking a Bright Line train from Palm Beach to Orlando. It's a 2-hour train, right? 2 plus?
2.5.
2.5-hour train to Orlando to then be able to take a direct flight from Orlando to Knoxville to avoid a second flight.
Even in what was it, Long Island, where he like flew into Long Island Airport, like he went to a
Iceland.
different.
Which is still the same amount of flights. That was just he wanted to get closer.
No,
that
he
one's
checked
Right.
It was
no,
direct
he
flight.
checked. You checked the wind patterns because you wanted to make sure that the landing would be better in Iceland.
No, it was
Wait,
no.
you did
It
not
was.
I'm telling you.
You're checking.
It was the
wind
same. We
patterns?
had
It
one
was
flight.
the same flight,
It was
but I
one
did
flight.
just want to get closer.
Do you check wind
Which
patterns?
is
I
even-
do.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So now
God.
he's sitting here. We leave tomorrow, right? And we're in Pinehurst. So Raleigh is the closest airport. Charlotte's maybe an extra 45-minute drive.
30 minutes.
45.
He's interrupting me.
I
know,
Come in
he's
there.
interrupting
Can
me.
you sit or you won't see it? You won't see it.
That one's not really in frame.
Okay.
Sit on Cutsy's
So
lap.
now we have a 5 p.m. flight out of Raleigh.
Yeah.
That has to connect through, I believe, Charlotte or Atlanta. I can't remember. I don't remember.
Atlanta. Bad
He is lobbying this entire house to drive the extra little bit to Charlotte to take a 9 p.m. flight. That's just one flight. Now it does arrive similar. It does
Same
arrive
time.
later. It's not the same time. It's
20
later.
minutes.
Well, you just corrected me on 45 versus an hour.
Yeah, I did.
So
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That to me is more reasonable than the train ride.
Oh, for sure.
And I flew back with him from Dallas. We got a real problem on our hands.
And that was an easy
because
flight for me.
we're flying more than ever.
Yeah.
We got things coming up. He's a problem.
He didn't want to fly. He's trying to get out of.
Have
he
you
didn't
ever
want to
sat
go to
next to him?
Boston.
Have you sat next to him on a
I
flight?
sat in front of him, and he was like freaking out behind me.
And I don't want to. Everybody's got their issues. It's difficult to sit next to him on a flight.
What,
Because especially for me, because he draws attention from other passengers.
I don't think that's
because,
true.
You said you had to apologize
Let
to
me ask
people
you
on your
this.
last
Well,
flight.
just the guy
Let me
next
ask you
to me.
this: would you rather fly with Cutsy or Custis?
Cutsy.
Wow, you gotta be bad.
Cutsy's because Cutsy's.
If there's no game in
Cutsy's-
flight, then you're fine with me.
No, but
That's not-
Cutsy's,
that's not
Cutsy's
true.
issues are sometimes more, and apparently I've gotten bad with this recently, according to you, are more like in the terminal and at the gate. The plane is not as bad.
Yeah.
He does these breathing things on the plane now,
Oh,
and I know there's people out there who don't like flying, like John Madden. I get it, but it's tough to sit next to. I don't want to be selfish, but you're sitting next to, and for a guy like me, he makes me. I'm not a good flyer either, but I pull it together for the flights. And he makes me nervous now because he's doing these breathing exercises. He's checking flight radar in the middle of the flight to see all the planes that are across the whole country. And I'm like,
Well,
put
no,
the fries
that's
in the
just-
bag.
That was just checking our flight because we didn't have a screen.
Okay.
Do you want to defend yourself? I do want to give you this.
There's nothing to defend. It's
nothing to
a
defend.
fact of
Well,
life.
easy, but
No,
let's-
because it's people have trouble flying. It's just it's hard. It's
what's
hard
hard
on
is-
me.
To me, it's bizarre because it's just started.
Yeah.
I know how
Like
to
when
know
you were
it.
early
came out of
on and we
nowhere.
traveled, I don't remember that. Like
You know, he didn't
You
do
never had
this.
this issue.
Well, for a long time, I flew out of Orlando, so you guys like never saw it. And for a long time, I just kind of kept it, but it's getting worse over the last few months.
You also had never traveled, I don't think.
Well, it's also
so.
supposed to get better as you fly. The more you fly, the more comfortable you're supposed to get with it.
It's not.
I
it's
always
just
look.
not.
This is the oldest trick in the book. You just take a look at those flight attendants, and if they're chilling,
Well, yeah,
flights,
look.
you're
Yeah.
I used to hate
Let's get
flying,
some
dude.
prescription
If I saw,
medication.
dude, if I saw a little league team get on,
You're
Or
fine.
golden.
And if one of them starts tweaking, do the breathing
Mm-hmm.
exercises. And also, we've tried to get him to get some medication, and he refuses.
Yeah, why
No,
don't
no,
you?
I don't refuse. I don't have a doctor in Jupiter, and they don't just hand that shit out.
you should get a doctor.
I'm trying. It's not that easy.
We can find you
There's
somebody who
way-
hands
What do you
that
look-
shit out.
If you're a
What are you
doctor in
looking for?
Jupiter, we need a young
Yeah,
man to
please,
get
please.
some
Yeah, we need a
medication.
Or if you're
psychiatrist in
you're
Jupiter.
selling some shit on the side.
It's not psychotic. It's like what they usually.
need, like, a
prescribe
Xanax.
It's benzos. But I'm also like I talked to like an urgent care doctor, and they said they're a little concerned with how much I fly and taking
You're not
that.
flying every day.
But we
We
fly
do
a few
fly a
times
lot,
a
yeah.
month.
We fly
But there
a
are
lot.
they'll hit you with
Yeah, but
some.
if he's flying
Tell you
once
what,
every
when
2
I was
weeks, it's
younger
not gonna get
and I had
booked.
serious
Yeah.
issues, they hit me with one of those like tiny milligrams of some bullshit, but most of it was the placebo effect. So you pop it and you think
Yeah,
you're
that-
taking something,
that wouldn't work
and you're
for
like,
me.
I'm good, but there's nothing in
wouldn't work
the
for
shit
you?
you're taking. There's,
If
like,
it's
this
real,
much.
it probably would.
You
but
know
the
what I never
placebo thing
understood? Like I
wouldn't.
think it was American Airlines. They charge like $50 for in-flight Wi-Fi for if you want to be like a member. It's like $49.95.
No, it's
But
free now.
I know, but they did. But it was like
It's
if you
free,
did-
like a subscription. Yeah, if you did the monthly.
Yeah,
they
but
used
the
to-
monthly
yeah.
$49. Do you know how many times you have to
It's
fly?
like $8 a pop.
But
And
some
you're
people
like
fly
8 to
like twice a
12.
week.
It was
Yeah,
cheaper than what we used to
exactly.
do.
A lot
You
of
gotta
people
be
fly
flying all
twice
Like
a week.
6 flights.
Monday,
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah.
But now they have it for free. American Airlines is free Wi-Fi now. They've upgraded.
if you're part of the program,
Watch a couple ads.
Yeah, you just watch a couple ads, you join into your AA Vantage, and you're good to go. What did you have to apologize to the person next to you for? What did you do?
Just because I'm just like so visibly freaking
Is
out
that
the whole
so?
time.
It was
So is
tough.
it
Were you
that
like,
bad?
are you sitting there like,
yes.
oh
Not that much.
my God.
But there's a lot of shaking. There's a lot
Like
of hands
what?
on the thing. Like the plane will have a slight turbulence, and it'll just pop up and like grab whatever's like closest.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't want to.
Did you realize driving is much more dangerous than
I
flying?
And the
understand.
train.
Yes, I know how irrational.
And the
it is. I
train
just
is more
can't-
likely to derail than the plane going down.
I understand all. I get
Look,
all that. It's
I
very
got my-
irrational.
We need
I
to
just
get
Yeah, me
somebody
too.
to-
I
You
got
know
a
what you
whole
should
lot
talk
of
to? You
He
should
feels like he's not like he's like I hear all that, I know all that, but he's like not interested in fixing.
We should
it.
get him
No, it's
hypnotized.
not. I would love. There's nobody who would
I
love
could
to
do
fit.
that.
You think I want to sit
But
here
you
and
but
be
you don't want to
scared
hear
whole
the
time?
facts and
No,
take
I
them
know
in.
the facts. It's not me. I
Have
can't.
you looked into
What do you
getting
mean it's not you?
hypnotized?
I can't like turn my brain off. It's like my heart goes. My heart
control
rate
your
goes
brain.
up. I can't. I mean,
Well,
Don't-
let's talk
I
about.
thought you were
you
supposed
think
to
I'm just
control your
sitting
brain.
there
No, we're
like
not. We're just-
wanting to be terrified the whole time? Like
Hypnotized, it might be something for you.
But there is help out there, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking into
I
it.
mean,
I
I
thought
don't
it would
know
just
how
go
to-
away, but it's not. So I mean, I'm
I
looking into it.
I hate flying too, but after watching him, I'm like thankful for how
On a
much I
separate
hate it.
note, because we've talked about Jensen for 15 minutes now, this place is fucking amazing.
Good point.
And I do want to say, like, when they told us that we were going to be in a cottage, I had in my mind like this little wooden cabin, kind of nestled off in the, in the forest of the course. We got in here. This place is unbelievable. 4 bedrooms. And by the way, the hospitality, next level. We had 3 guys, stocked fridge. Like they must have known we were coming in. Cookies, snacks. Just the porch alone. You walk out on the porch in the morning, have a cup of coffee, and you're on the golf course.
See, that's the 10th hole of Pinehurst number 8.
Is it the 10th hole?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
unbelievable. And the course we played number 10 yesterday, I thought it was like visually stunning. Great golf course. We're going to play number 2 later today, which is like
Major.
a full circle moment because it is really that is the first time we ever all played together. So
Yeah, it's special.
this is a fun trip so far.
The funniest thing, we've talked about it before, but when we met Stubby, we played Pinehurst number 2. I shot an 84, and Stubby was like,
This guy's pretty good.
he's like, yo, this guy's actually pretty good.
84 on 2?
Sniffed one, yeah, on 2.
You couldn't miss that.
That might be one of the best rounds of golf I've ever seen.
Yeah, and then
you
it's
shot
just
better
been-
scores, but like it was like March. It was like dormant grass.
Sure.
This place is harder in those, or at least 2 is, because the greens are even more like, and like around the greens you got like the tight dormant Bermuda. Like an 84 out there was like
Pretty good.
pretty damn good. I was like, all
Yeah.
right, this guy's got. He belittles his game too much. He's got a little pop to him.
Little did you know, I wasn't lying.
That
Lee.
was the old Brilliantly Dumb vlog.
Yes.
You guys FaceTimed me, and that was when he was sleeping in the Magic Johnson he
Oh,
thing. Yeah, that's when.
stuff like
Yeah,
that.
at dinner, yeah.
I do want to shout out before we get into more of this. Prize Picks, promo code BDS to
Yes.
come ride the boys. We had our 3-point competition. We will talk a little bit about. We have another one coming. We have a hole-in-one stream coming, so hopefully we can have the graphic for you guys by the time this releases. But we have 4 days blocked off at the end of the month, which hopefully this hole-in-one stream does not take 4 days. We are going to talk a little bit about that. But shout out Prize Picks. Come join us. Promo code BDS can get you a free $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. We filmed 2 things yesterday. We did a T-flip, which we haven't done in a while. That was
Long
fun.
time.
Yeah, that was great.
That was a lot of fun. I actually really, really enjoyed that. A lot of banter. Usually that takes really long, but it actually wasn't too crazy. We
Good
were
match,
smart to
too.
do the scrambling on the greens. That
Yeah,
changes it.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Be there all day.
In the
And-
past, we used to do it for everything.
Yeah, we would, because then you have to make 2 putts for it not
Yeah.
to matter, and then like
That
We
was
also had
fun.
caddies, right? And they were like,
They were great.
they were awesome. But like they were more rooting for the T flips than we were
yeah.
because
They
they were,
changed
like,
everything for them.
So putting on the green with T flips, they would have been like, "What the fuck?"
They were trying to figure out like what we were doing. Like I don't necessarily think they were fans of the show, like knew the show. So they like were trying to figure out what we were doing, whose ball we're gonna use. There's a feel out process there.
The back nine, there wasn't much to figure out.
And then that gets us to the back nine, the wheel of drinks, which the wheel was not good to us.
Well, first 3, yeah.
One of those videos that I remember it being really, really good. I can't imagine you guys going to edit that. I can imagine a lot of cuts, but
I don't
just-
remember much about it because there was a
neither.
99 proof that I didn't have the first time because you guys did the thing.
Thoughts
and
on the
I was
99?
not looking forward to it. And I remember the one thing you said about the 99 proof was that you didn't remember the next day.
Yeah.
So even as I sit here right now looking back, I remember some blurs and some golf shots.
Yeah.
Some that I couldn't tell you. I'd have to look at the footage.
We got banged early on, a couple fireball shots, 99 proof. At that point, you're just...
Yo,
Holding
you
on.
know, there might have been some things that we spoke down on and ended up promoting. If we are ever promoting 99 proof, we're lying.
That's true.
Like, I promise
That's
you,
true.
we are lying.
Don't drink it.
That's like one where it's just like, we are lying.
That's the kind of drink you give to your worst enemy.
We shotgunned a beer at one point, you and I.
yes.
I don't think we
You
needed
did, you
to.
did.
Maybe on the last hole. Completely unnecessary.
Do you remember that?
Got beer, we drank it.
I think he smoked me. I think there's a lot left in my can.
I can shotgun it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if something to be proud of,
I
but I
did
can
not
rip a
fare
beer.
well. I have no sauce.
The key to
when it
the
comes to
drinking
that.
challenge is you have to look at production, which is usually like because if they're laughing, then you got a banger on your hands.
But at the same time, I feel like you guys used to get very annoyed when we were doing the drinking. And
I
in
think
fairness
towards
to
the
you
ends
guys-
of them, yeah. If
fair
they're
to you guys,
laughing,
it's
yeah.
so like being sober for one of those has to kind of suck. Not suck, but it's like all right, like
Yeah, but I think in the back of your mind, you're like, this is like our bread and butter.
Yeah.
This is, people love watching it. I was actually going to say this. The course is so important. Like you say, people want to see you play your own ball, but they want to see you play your own ball at these famous
Yeah.
courses.
Yeah, that's true.
And honestly, to me, I think the most underrated thing for us, obviously none of it's underrated, but is like the majors, like going to Shinnecock,
what does the best.
going to Oakmont. Even forget like the views, which are awesome. Seeing those courses to me and like
Pinehurst, too.
walking them.
This
Even this
Pinehurst will
weekend,
be
we're
a
gonna do
banger.
one that I don't think we should say, but we're doing one and like famous courses, like walking them with like the history that's there and be
Yeah.
like, this is where
Yeah.
he made this shot, like this is where Bryson hit that bunker shot. Like to me, that's one of the coolest things we get to do.
Nobody plays more majors than we do.
No,
yeah, that is true.
We're on a 15 major a year rota.
yeah.
But we've
Hey.
also, I think more than ever, we've had an opportunity to play some really top tier courses
Yeah.
lately, which is super cool, I think, for us, because you see them, you see these guys go out and play them in the actual event, and you're like, there's the age-old question, like, what would you shoot at the Masters? What would you shoot here? So obviously we're not playing the same tees and the same exact conditions, but it gives us kind of like a preview. And for me, it's really fun then after. I remember when we played Oakmont last year, and then to watch the U.S. Open after, and then you realize like, oh, how are they going to get out of the rough, or what are they going to do there? And then to watch how they handle it compared to us, it is clearly a step above, which, it's evident. But I think it's fun. I being able to play these spots and, shouting out USGA and the different, people who are allowing it to happen. It's super cool, and it gets eyes on the behind the scenes of the courses and stuff too, which several years ago, you just never would have been able to do that, which is super cool.
Filming on some of these places would have been insane.
Yeah.
USGA would have protected a U.S. Open venue with their life before they let dum-dums like us out there.
What are you laughing at?
Cuz just has balls in our face, dude.
Dude.
He's just
slouching
sitting
here,
He's got
man.
them balls up there, dude.
Slouching.
So I saw somebody was like, the guys are just relying on Cutsy blow-ups. It's like, dude, it's not like we're showing up to the course and be like, all right, it's a blow-up video. Like, if it happens, it
We had
happens.
another one in that hater series that we just filmed.
That will be the greatest.
it's
I
a
mean,
great
look,
video.
I think it's the
I think
best.
you're biased a little bit.
I do love the series. I mean,
he
tell me
loves
if
the
I'm
series,
wrong,
that's
but-
for
Bob
sure.
loves the series
But
more
was
than
that
I
not
like
one of the most entertaining, just from a watching standpoint?
It was,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
It had a little bit of everything.
oh my god.
I mean, yeah. I was in the midst of a battle, so like I don't get to see it the way that you guys see and like kind of observe and like have an idea of what it's like. But I was like replaying the last few holes in my head, and I'm like, that was kind of wild. Like what went down, where I was.
You gotta watch game tape of yourself.
I think it's going to be everywhere. I think I posted like a small clip of it. I think it's going to be everywhere. But there is a level of rage that Cutsy's able to hit that I couldn't fathom hitting, not just on a golf course, but in life. Like,
Yeah. The thing about Cutsy is you can say anything you want about him, but don't call him a fill in the blank.
Yeah, that's right.
like
And
a
there's about 40 things.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want
Say
about
whatever
me,
you
but
want
don't
about it,
call
but
me
don't call him a.
It's like Mad Libs. Adjectives.
I think they kind of
No.
line up. Liar, cheater, it's the same thing. I think that's
Slow player, though, was another one.
slow player.
Scumbag.
Yeah.
Oh no, you could call me a scumbag. That's fine. But like liar, cheater, like that kind of stuff. It's like that's like a testament against me as a person. And I am not for everybody. I am an acquired taste for sure. And there's certainly a lot of things you could say about me. But I do think I'm genuinely an honest person. I don't think I ever go into anything trying to cheat or lie my way through. And if I have when I have these blow up holes, you're seeing I'm putting up 10s on the card. It's not like I'm like, oh, I shot a 6 or a 7. Like, so for me, that really bothers me. I hate when people question, because as a golfer, I think, you can be shitty, you can be good, but if you don't have integrity, that's the worst type of golfer that there is out there. And that's like a real, just a low life kind of statement. So I don't think I'm that. I really don't. I feel like I'm honest about what I do, but
do you feel like you blacked out that day, or that's not like blacking
no,
out?
I didn't black out.
On
No.
the 10th green, you didn't
I
black
did
out?
fucking lose my shit. I really did. I was pissed off.
What's going on, folks? I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's podcast, SeatGeek, the #1 rated ticketing app. They are in their 4th year with us. Could not be more excited. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the place to get tickets. Festivals, concerts, sporting events, you name it, SeatGeek has it. I am trying to go see the NBA Finals. I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but the app makes it easy. You can pull up any tickets, you see the whole stadium, see all the tickets that are available. They've got a great rating system, 1 to 10, green to red. I'm looking at a 9 ticket here. That's a great one, great deal. But there's some in here that are 2. Might have to take a look at something else. They make it easy. And every ticket is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee. And we got a promo code just for you guys. Use BDS Podcast 10 at checkout, and you're going to get 10% off your order of tickets. New and returning customers. That is BDS Podcast 10 for 10% off. BDS Podcast 10. Thank you, SeatGeek.
You have to understand too, there's a guy who DM'd me the other day, and he goes, Cutsy used to be one of my favorites. Now I find myself rooting for the haters. And I'm like, damn, that's hard to hear, because what people don't realize is there's different levels of haters, but some of these guys are really pieces of shit. All due respect. Like when you're coming after me, my character, some people, even my family, and some of the stuff. Some of these guys, like now AJ, I think was the exception. I think he was a nice guy, firefighter, who played the part. Which I'm not making it worse because But when I go up against some of these guys and they're just. Like it's really a bloodbath, and I got to do a better job sometimes of like keeping my composure. But I just want to beat the brakes off of them so bad.
Yeah, what we had talked about that I think you're gonna start working on is, I would say for our fans, 99% they're really really good and supportive. They'll tell you when we're wrong, when not. But when you do get the guy who really is an actual scumbag, instead of entertaining it, like you'll like to send a voice note back or whatnot, leaving that to the side.
Yeah, I could do a better job of that for sure.
You went hand up. The Jet said, which was hilarious, was right after the hater match, Gutsy left the park. Go ahead, Shake.
No, we put out a video. There's a whole other story. We filmed it on Thursday. We put out a video at 1 o'clock. We finished filming about 1 o'clock. So we get in our cars to go home, and we put out the clip, and immediately, I hadn't pulled out of the parking lot. I was in the parking lot, like, looking at my phone, like, catching up, and he's already commenting back to the haters on his drive home. It was crazy.
That video did have a lot
and
of traction.
he calls them the most ridiculous, insults ever.
Yeah.
It's
Jensen
funny.
actually said it was like something that you heard in, like, the 90s.
It makes sense. It's like a
beat it square.
Yeah, I know. It's
Take a
hilarious.
hike.
Kick rocks, jive turkey.
Sometimes I don't want to get like really personal, but I want to let them know that hey, you're out of the line here.
Yeah.
That's what they want.
So,
though.
but I think it's like I don't ever and if I do, by the way, if I do ever go past that line, then that's on me. I shouldn't be doing that because then that makes me just as bad. But I'll be like, go get lost somewhere and never be found again, or something like that. And then, so it's like, it's kind of like an insult, but it's kind of funny. It's not like the worst thing ever.
It's good. Yeah, I hear
So,
you.
but it's not like, I'm like, oh, go, like, I try not to do that, but you're right. I do have to do
Well, I
better.
think your repertoire of insults is just outdated.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Needs a firmware update.
Yeah,
Expired
you just
a
need
long
like
time ago,
you need an
yeah.
up.
He does it with streams though. Remember that 3-point stream where he just got in front of the chat? He wasn't even mic'd up.
Oh,
anymore. He
that
just
was
kneeled down
crazy.
by the TV, yelling at people commenting. They can't hear
Which
him.
was the worst time to look
Yeah.
at the chat. That was the
Yeah, it
worst
was-
time.
Jet did blow up that stream too. I mean,
I got upset.
Oh,
Yeah.
he went
I'll tell you this
full
much.
Lou Pinella.
although I will say
Streams
Jet
sometimes
has really good like when he's mad at you, he goes full bore.
Yeah, he's got a
there's
good
nothing off the
Yeah.
fucking shelves. Like
Yeah.
he will literally throw the
I
kitchen
like when
sink at
you
you.
when you know he's actually mad and he's able to restrict it. That
I know
it's
what you're
nothing
gonna
that's
say.
gonna get him
I
like
know exactly what you're gonna say.
canceled. But you do see that level of rage where it's like, oh, he is really pissed.
You said if I start listing things, then you got a problem.
correct,
Yeah.
then look out.
But I know the streams. Yeah, I was really annoyed because I keep it together for most streams. But sometimes you'll read like, and I don't get into the comments too much. I read the Bob the Sports ones at the beginning when the video comes out to make sure there isn't like an editing malfunction. But on the streams, part of streaming is interacting with the chat, and 90% of the chat's great. But every once in a while, it drives me nuts if people will talk shit. Like they're watching us stream and they're talking shit about us. And it's like, you don't have to be here, right? Like, leave the basement. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, so, and we were struggling in the 3-point shootout, and they were calling me fat, and my mom was in the chat, and my dad said he didn't love me, and I was like, yo, like, fuck you. So I just, like, lost my
The
mind.
other day we filmed the Brilliant show and we were talking about how
I love the chat, by the way, but there's a
when
percentage
you're-
of them.
When you're at our age, okay, and there's maybe nothing that makes you look worse than when you're just mailing up bricks.
Ugh.
Like you just look so like it's one thing to play a pickup game. That's some of the worst. Like remember the Yak did like a pickup game and it was like you just look terrible. So like when there's just bricks going up, like
we're almost too old to be shooting basketball in general.
I know.
Like we're right on the edge of
I am too
what are
You're
these?
Al Horford's age.
Yeah, like
I'm
shouldn't,
1 year younger than LeBron.
shouldn't these guys be
I think Al
coaching
Horford's older
kids
than you.
and not shooting themselves? And then
Yeah.
you just start bricking, dude.
But also,
and it's tough.
there's some things that you can do, and you don't need to like look athletic to do it. Shooting a basketball is one of the things that if you don't have the look as an athletic shot, like I look like I'm forcing shot puts while I'm heaving them. Like there's just no way that
I
it's
just do. That's a great.
And it's like,
analogy.
and the same thing with the golf swing is another one. There's certain things that you do, like you could throw a ball, like a baseball, and you don't need to necessarily be athletic, and you could throw a ball and look okay. When you're trying to either like swing a golf club or shoot a jump shot, if you don't got it, the world knows. Like it's clear.
Felt so
as
bad when
fucking
Yam started, and like we were all hyped. Like you wanted it so bad, and you know he's got it. And then like when you're like late like 4 bricks, and then you run to the next.
I know you're like jogging, like you're already. I know. And
The,
you're
the,
like,
the jogging in between was tough.
yeah,
When he's really
and
pissed,
it's
you're
like you know, like you said, the nerves. I was not prepared for. I didn't think I was going to get nervous or tight. And the second that first shot went up, I was tight, and I was like, there was a lot of pressure to make them.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to like adjust mid shot, and like we did a couple practice rounds. I made like 12. I made 11. I made 8. Like I had it, and then it's just. I mean, we all shot it. We all felt it. I mean, you hit yours, but it was different than just going out there and shooting the rock.
100%.
Like,
But
but
also
also
too,
too-
we kind of all were expecting like big things out of the gate from everybody, and then when it didn't start happening for like 2-3 guys in a row, we're like, oh no.
Well,
like,
to
this
be
is
honest, and
bad.
not to put it, but like I've seen Joe in practice, and it's like I really didn't think there's a world he's going less than, because I've seen him practice and he never sniffed going less than, you know. And then you get into that zone. I had the least pressure though. Like by the time it got
Yeah,
to me, we
it's
were
fair.
already done. You know what I mean?
You're shooting for kids.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to hit the personal, but it's like I didn't have the pressure that you guys had when it was still a thing.
it was funny what you were saying about now. You're like, now we got to go watch Wemby and be like, why'd he miss the three?
Yeah, like
It's
sorry, I mean that Chet
like,
Holmgren.
He's wide open. We had wide open 25 shots.
Going to the hole in one, how long do we think it's going to take us? Like,
Well, Stoop said you were thinking 100 yards, like.
Oh yeah, I
Is
did.
it like
I
the
said
pebble hole?
TPC Sawgrass.
17, and we get it to
Oh, okay.
like front pin where it's got a little backstop.
Do like 120 yards.
how long? Like, are we thinking like a day?
It could take 3 swings. It could take 4 days. Who knows?
There's
It's a
a
hole one.
ridge.
It's random.
Stevie made a putt off that ridge. There's a spot to land it.
We have,
yeah.
We have 5 days on the calendar blocked off for the whole.
I mean,
That's preposterous.
Are we sleeping there?
Well, I'm interested
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
free throw one
my
because I
God.
think the
Bunk
free
beds.
throw one we're gonna get
tents?
like something like
like
6
bunk beds. I think
hours.
we should get bunk beds.
Yeah, but that one's at least capped.
Right, but it's like 6 hours to make like 24 in a row. I don't know the exact rules yet, but everybody has to make at least 2 of them, and like no one can make like more than 10 in a row.
You should start with the worst shooters.
Yeah, because like if he puts up 2 in a row immediately, or just keep shooting until he makes 2 in a row, did you just tweak because you realized that he has to make 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll just sit up there till he makes 2, and then we'll get in on the action.
Well, Cusses
Lambs
was
will
gonna
make 10 in a
cash
row,
his
and then
Everyone
Wooch
has
has
to make 2.
Everyone's got to make 2, and no one can make more than 10 in a row.
How many are we doing?
I think right now we're talking about 24.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
But it's a 6 hour. If you don't get it, but Stu, you can walk up there and make 2 in a row. All of us can.
Yeah, but 24 in a
24 is a
row.
So
lot.
he makes 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20, 22, 24.
Maybe I'll see if Grant can do it that day. He wants to come do a stream. That would be the stream. he
Oh,
does.
and there's 1 mulligan per round. So if you miss one, you
That
can take your
changes
mulligan.
it.
Okay, that just
Yeah,
changes
that makes it a
does
little
change
bit
it.
easier.
Now-
But still,
Yeah, rules are not out, but something
J-Bone's
like that.
got to go first.
For the hole in one stream, we had
Yeah,
talked
we can
about
mix it up. Don't
doing
matter.
like a. Jason mentioned a guest. He can't do a guest because if the guest comes in
Yeah.
and hits the hole in one, I don't think people are going to be happy. I think it has to be one of us. think
Yeah, I
we'd
agree
be
with that.
pissed, You know, so Custis will be in there for sure. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's
You
us.
can make some free
Imagine
throws.
big guesses.
How about
like
J-Bone?
Fezzi walking up to the.
J-Bone chalking his ball like it was a golf ball. When he
That's
was
when I knew he was in trouble.
But he made 4. He made the
I
same
know.
amount of
I was very happy with 4.
You
I
did
don't know,
great, actually. I was very.
My line was at 5, and the video I sent them in to like set the line was I made 1, and then I think in all
but
the
it was
practice
times
rounds, the
a bunch
most I
of
ever
X.
made was 3.
Well, but then I guess
So
the
I was
only
very
issue, you
happy
were
with
doing
4.
good. He had 4, and then I think he went 0 for 13. Like he just
I
needed
did
1.
2 on the first rack, 1 on the second rack, and 1 on the top of the key, and then I didn't make anything after that.
It was nerve-wracking. It really was. It was very, very nerve-wracking. We were all saying, like, at least with the free throw one, it's capped. The hole-in-one, the thought of us just having to sleep for days and that dusty HQ.
We're gonna have to get. We're gonna have to
you
get.
mean
I think-
asbestos Q?
By the time that happens, though, it'll be...
Yeah.
You would think, yeah. So,
One would hope.
You would. All right. Well, let's go on into our Q&A. Jensen has some Q&A questions, and then we're gonna go play the 17th major of the year, Pinehurst number 2, Bob Does Sports.
What was the best part about Buc-ee's?
That's a great question.
I could start. I got a few things I could say.
Let me just fart real quick. All right.
I found there, like, obviously the brisket's amazing, all the options. Their operation is incredible to me. It's like all the different departments and how well it's run. The lines they keep moving with the amount of cashiers that they have, and everything that goes into it. It's a well-oiled machine, and the gas, like, that place is just printing money.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Like, there is just money coming in from every which. You got the
gas.
it's just doing like just constant. You know what I mean? It's like Yankee Stadium, but they have a game 24/7.
Yeah.
Like they're
Yeah.
always playing.
They also have like everything that you could ever need. I mean, they got clothing and merch. They had like home goods. They had like I mean, I bought a onesie for Luca. Like they had everything. And then in terms of just the snacks, anything you could ever want. What I like that they do is they have the traditional, like they'll have the traditional Cheetos or Doritos and stuff, but then they have a whole line of their own Buc-ee's products.
And mac and cheese is fire.
Which is so cool because some of their own flavors and stuff are fucking awesome. But if you're like the traditional person who wants to get the snack that you want, they've got that too. That's why I've never been a fan of Trader Joe's, because you can't just get the products that you like when you go in there. You have to get their version of it. But they had everything. And then on top of that, the food that they had, the quality, like the mac and cheese, the brisket, the barbecue, like they had so many things that we didn't try. So many people told me the cheesesteak burritos, which I was going to grab one. They said that is the best thing they had.
I didn't
there.
see that.
You had it right near where that cookie thing was on the side there.
Did you put out your review?
I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
How'd it do?
It did very well. Yeah. A lot of people really, really like Buc-ee's, and I can understand.
The mascot's a can't miss. Like that Bucky
that woodchuck
mascot,
is great.
That's gonna play every
Yeah, the
time.
picture of
Yeah,
him
it's
was
fucking
super
great.
nice. Remember we dropped
He's
something?
super
He
nice.
dropped something and he let us know. So yeah, no, I thought overall it was really cool. What I liked the most was we went in there the day we went with you was packed. When we went in the night, there was not that many people. Bob, it was like you had the place to yourself. There was like so much space in there. It was unreal.
They truly do have everything, and it's not expensive either. That was the other wild part. Not that it matters, but it's like they don't beat you over the head with it. It's like all like $3, $4. I think a sandwich was like $6. Like,
Which makes our
it's incredible.
$300 bill look really bad.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does.
The merch is
Yeah,
so
the
cool,
merch
dude.
is-
That place is like when you go. You ever been to like a fancy like wedding or something, and like they're handing out the hors d'oeuvres, and you like take one, they take it out of your hands immediately after you're done. Well, we put the sandwiches, so we made the mistake. We walked in, and we grabbed the sandwiches immediately, and they're warm on the thing, and then we're walking around shopping, and you're like, our sandwich is getting cold because we're holding it in our hands. So we walk back, and I went to put it back. The second you put it back, a guy snatches it immediately and takes it to like the put back pile, and then they replace it. Like they don't fuck around.
Really?
Yeah, it was professional.
Move it up back.
Yeah, they like put it to the right
Lights,
place.
and it, like, moves. Yeah.
It was impressive. I never from like a
Their
gas
employees are
station
well
or even like a
trained.
restaurant. It was like high quality service. They had ices.
Oh.
I love the option between the sliced and the chopped.
Yeah, it's nice.
I also like how they offer you the side pickles and then the side barbecue
Yeah,
sauce.
really
They don't
nice.
just load it up, so you can make it
And
the
you-
way that you
Dude,
You
want.
know another
the
thing?
nuts.
Oh, the nuts are fantastic.
Oh,
But
Glazed
Knoxville,
cashews.
Tennessee, is a Bob Does Sports town.
Yeah, who knew?
I don't think we've ever seen as much love as walking through Buc-ee's in Knoxville.
yeah.
That was wild.
Southern hospitality is a real thing, too.
Yeah, they
How
don't- they're
about the
just nice
guy
people.
at lunch yesterday
Oh, yeah,
sending
some
us an
salsa.
That was
appetizer?
really
nice.
classy.
And then just like went like that, like just world. That was really impressive. That was one of the nicest. I mean, it's one thing to send a drink, but to send an appetizer, I think it's
he
just a
knows his
world
audience.
class. Like,
And we devoured those chips and salsa.
that's another
Bob's Heart
thing.
there. Send him some food.
How about bacon over the guacamole?
That was, yeah, the food was really good yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. They have
Next
11.
question,
I was Grant drove me over yesterday. He said they have something like 12 restaurants on property or something. This place is crazy.
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Over to you, Custy.
Gotcha. All right, this one comes from Joe Bellringer.
Great name.
If each member
more
of
Bell one?
BDS was a part of a band, who would sing and what instruments would the rest of the boys play?
Wow.
I mean,
Strong.
best vocals is PD by far,
Yeah, makes sense.
hands down. I feel like I'd be the fucking conductor. Like I'd be that guy. I think you could get Lee
Steve's
on
on
the
the
guitar.
I think he's on the bass. Yeah.
Yeah,
Guitar,
yeah.
yeah.
You played guitar
Murder.
before.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
he's just turning up on the guitar.
Yams would be on the
Yeah,
drums, just
Lee's
getting
just
all his
setting the
anger out,
tone.
just banging that
Who would
shit.
like drums?
Yeah, he would be.
J-Bone would be the triangle.
What the fuck?
Ah, the disrespect.
Cutsy's like, I'd be the lead singer. J-Bone's on the
I
triangle.
didn't say anything about myself.
Oh, but you thought it.
Yeah, I mean, J-Bone, he wouldn't be able to fly to the fucking concert.
point.
So, like,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be in the
Well,
show.
bands are
Like,
notoriously on a bus.
Lee
That's
is
a good
the
point,
fine
Stu.
one.
Travel
I could
bus,
see
yeah.
Lee with the two stacker guitar, where he's just setting the tone.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
boom, boom,
What
boom,
about
boom,
Jet?
boom, boom, boom.
Drums?
Just
I
fucking
guess.
whip.
I don't
It'd
know.
be like,
If I could hit
dude,
him hard.
the song's over, and Jack's still like,
Yeah.
I could see
Getting it
I
out.
could see Bone being like saxophone.
There you go. I like that.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
I
good.
could. I could see that.
Yeah. You got something for Nazi Boy over there?
What's a tweaky instruments? Maybe Nas would be drums. He would just be fucking firing.
What's a tweaky instrument?
Nas
Oh,
would
the
be like,
xylophone.
The guy running out like the new guitar.
No, Naz would be like,
Yeah. The road guy
would
that
be-
runs out the new guitar. for
yeah,
the
yeah,
next
or
song.
he'd be the
He
logistics.
takes it off, puts a new one on you.
He'd be the logistics guy with
Yeah.
the thing, like,
Tour
you're on at
manager.
5, 4.
He's on the soundboard. Damn.
Switching out the pedals on the.
Yeah.
Xylophone's a good one.
Oh, man.
That's a good question.
all right, let's head to the next one, Custy.
Gotcha. This one comes from Logan Win _. What is the best impression Jet has?
Oh, man. Is
Oh, easy, boys. Talked about this last.
Yeah. That might be your best.
Come on, man.
You can't do that.
Your Tucker Carlson's great.
come on, man.
You want the impressions out of me, and then they come back to be used
Yeah.
against me.
Your Tucker Carlson's
I have
fantastic.
mine.
I don't mind now.
Tucker Carlson's.
Mine is without a doubt his Tony Romo. And he goes, I don't know, Jim.
Yeah, but he's got a deeper bag than
Yeah.
that. Like
I
a
know,
lot of
but
people
that's
can
the
do
funny
that.
shit.
You know, my best impressions are random people we've come across
Correct.
in our trips.
Oh yeah.
They're not necessarily
think
like
the
famous
Grant?
people or
No.
like people you know about.
Well,
And it's never the voice. It's always some ridiculous thing they've done that you're like.
Grant
oh,
Horvat's
like-
great.
Yeah, Grant.
There is like guys, people that we'll meet where like I'll think to myself like, oh, I could see Jet do an impression of this guy. Like I hear the guy say something and I'll be like, oh my god, Jet's gonna go back to that later. So there's that. Is Anthony Bourdain crushed on Instagram? Like that, to me was so funny.
That was the first time I ever did that. Second time, I practiced the night before, but that was it.
It was good, and to see, it started off slow, and then if you ever ask me how a post doing and I
You
don't
know
say great,
immediately. Yeah, not good.
Lee, what do you got for Yam's impressions?
That's the Tucker Carlson.
Yeah,
I think
Tucker's
that one's really good.
Lee can
I'm not
bust
doing
it
it
out,
here.
but then you start doing it, and then Lee starts working it out too, and then both you guys.
He is underappreciated for his impression.
I agree.
He's actually
Good,
I
good
think you're
Steve
really
Harvey.
good.
No, Steve Harvey's fantastic.
Oh, didn't he do? Is it the Stephen A. Smith?
Lee could do a dog.
I can bark.
Oh yeah.
He can bark.
Stephen A. Smith though.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith's good.
Always.
Oh, just like always ask.
That clip is
It's
honestly
always
so
the
great.
one. I'm telling you, like more than the voice, because the voices are good but not good. But it's always what they say. Like especially if you're talking to like you guys, like if you say something that person would say, you guys just laugh your ass.
He's down the sidelines. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Gus
Gus
Johnson's
Johnson's very
Gus
good.
John- that's
Gus
actually my
Johnson's
favorite.
very
Gus
good.
Johnson is so good. Marvin Hurst.
You need to get to the next question.
Yeah, next question.
Can I do an Ask Bob? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Wow.
Go ahead.
All right. So this one comes from
I have to piss and I have to shit.
We're right there.
This one comes from Keith Leth, and he wants to know. This is the first part. It's a two-parter. First part, I think you'll get. But what is the capital of the United States, and what is its designation?
What do you mean it's designation?
Oh, the
Like
DC. What does DC
Yeah, like,
stand
what is-
for?
Well, you gave him the first part.
Well,
but-
yeah, no, I swear.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
that's
that-
ridiculous.
So what is? Yeah. What is like? What kind of
What
place
does
is
DC
it?
stand for?
Yeah, like what is DC? What's that acronym?
Joe, do you know? And I'm not trying to insult your
I
intelligence.
think,
I'm just saying, do you
Do you
know
know it?
You're not. You're from Canada.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I know the C. I'm not sure about the D.
Okay, but you're fair, more fair than him because you're not born here. You didn't grow up in school. You were homeschooled.
In,
Can I-
in
can I
another
look at
country.
What I think it is?
You can mouth it to me. Don't look. Bob, you're looking right at him.
What?
Say it
So,
out loud. Yeah, there's a word in between the two.
District of Columbia.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
So, in all honesty, that's what I had in and probably would have gone, but in my head, I was like, this could be really, really wrong. That's what I would have said.
All right.
Honest to God. I'll always tell you.
Dave Bob, dude.
That works. I was
But I'm telling you, I will tell you if I'm not going to get it, that was
Washington D.C. You had.
100%.
There's just no
100%.
way you didn't
I'll
have
I'll
that.
always tell you if I don't have it.
that. I mean, that answer works. I was more going for like, is it like a state or a city or like, because it's a federal district.
Dude, I'll be honest. I thought I was good with like states or like capitals, and then we did the Pennsylvania, and I was like, oh no, you have lost.
This guy is good.
There are 4 state capitals that contain the word city.
That contain the word city.
Correct.
Carson City.
That's right. Nevada.
Isn't it like Sioux Falls City or something?
No.
City.
One of them.
Oklahoma
you should,
City?
Yeah. There you go.
Oklahoma
That's
City.
probably the easiest one.
Go Thunder up.
If that's the easiest one, I'm out.
2 more. One of them you should get. One of them's hard.
Can you give like the region?
One of them's kind of west, and one of them's sort of mid-south. Like
I'm really
middle
bad
of
with
country
capitals. I
south.
was never one of those capital kids. You know those capital kids in 5th grade who just run around saying capitals?
No, same.
I know. I'm saying, yeah.
The guy wearing
And
my
you
clothes?
Remember?
There's one common.
What state? Tell me what
denominator.
state.
My clothes.
This will give it away.
Oh, state will give one of them away.
Oh, one of them. See, I don't even know the.
You ready?
Yeah.
Salt Lake City,
Oh, yeah.
Utah,
Yeah.
and then Jefferson City,
Never.
Jefferson.
Where's
What's
that?
Jefferson City?
Missouri,
Oh.
I believe. Yeah, Jefferson City, Missouri. Is it Missouri or Arkansas?
Random. It's so rare.
No, Little Rock, Arkansas. Jefferson City, Missouri, I believe. Yeah.
It's so rare for a capital to be like the big bustling city of the place. Like in Illinois, Springfield is like 4 hours from Chicago.
Yeah,
It's in the
or like
middle of
Ohio, like Columbus is kind of random.
Columbus, yeah, but big enough. Yeah.
Springfield, Illinois is kind of
That's
nuts.
what I said, it's in the
Yeah,
middle of nowhere.
that's a weird one.
Abe Lincoln's from there.
The California, which one?
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah. Carson City's wild. Because you have Reno and Vegas.
I
Like
know,
it's like
but
the
even
third
Albany,
biggest
New
city.
York, it's like
Albany's
what are we
kind of
doing?
wild.
Yeah.
Frankfurt, Kentucky.
I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to head on
Harrisburg,
over to Pinehurst number 2. So
Pennsylvania.
keep an eye out for that video. But we got bangers on the way. We're really got some good videos coming your guys' way. Shout out Prize Picks as always, sponsoring promo code BDS. That has been another edition of the Bob to Sports Podcast. We'll see you next time.